Hello my paper crafting friend, welcome to this Mother's Day edition of Paper and Joy. And today the card we are making for Mother's Day is this one. So it's got this pretty sort of 3D vellum flower on it and the printed paper as well, just to provide a bit of colour pop. So alright, let's go and check your packs and get crafting. Okay, so in your packs you will get your card base, an envelope, 3 vellum flowers that are cut out. Now there's 2 different sizes, there's 2 big ones and 1 small one, a little printed paper circle and a little printed paper heart. You also need a scrap piece of paper for gluing on, a pair of scissors and a glue stick. Okay, let's get crafting. Okay, so grab your card base and just fold it out flat because it's much easier to work on that way. And one of the vellum larger flowers, so you can test it just by putting them on top of each other. You can see that one's a small one, so put that one aside, and we're just working with the large ones at the moment. So we're going to pop it down in this bottom corner with a little bit, move that up so you can see better, bit hanging over that we're going to cut off. Okay, so a little bit of the gap there, so it's not right down in the corner, because we want the little feature circle to stand out. So we're just going to put some glue. Vellum does have a front and a back. It's sort of pretty hard to see, so you sort of, if you put it backwards, it really doesn't matter too much, because if you turn it over, it's curved a little bit towards the front, so have the curving that way if you can notice that. But otherwise, just do your best. Okay, so we're just going to put a little circle of glue in the center section of that flower. And stick it in. So I like to just have one petal just in from the edge and the rest overhanging. So you might be able to see that you can see the glue through the vellum, so that's why we're not putting glue. And I've just realised I need to turn mine. Sorry, I'd chosen pieces where I'd had sort of badly cut stuff, so yours won't be like that. But just to make sure mine's pretty, I'll move that around. All right, sorry. Now grab your the other large one as well. Just seeing which way is concave and convex. So you want the slightly more curved bit to be on the bottom. You may be able to tell via the cutting, so depending on how you see it. So this one we're going to, when we glue, and I'm just going to have to be careful with my bit there, we're going to put it in between those 2 petals. So again, just a bit of glue in the center, which we're going to cover up with our decorative piece of paper, so we won't see the yucky glue marks. Alright, so just pop that there, sort of centering those petals between the first flower, and then our final small piece, again turning it over, popping some glue in the center. And this one probably just sort of in line with the original petals. Okay, so next grab your circle floral piece of paper, pop some glue on that, and we're going to stick that in the center of, I'm just seeing which way is up because some of them have a sort of a top and a bottom. Your pattern piece may not, mine doesn't really, but just sort of decided that these leaves are going to be sticking up. Okay, and The final piece we're going to glue is the little heart. So that's going to be the O for our Mother's Day. Again, pop some glue on there. Sometimes it's easier for small pieces, I find, just to circle it on your glue stick with your finger rather than doing it upside down. Okay. So this one, we're going to try to line up the bottom of the heart with the bottom of the letters and have it centered in between the M and the T, just like that. All right. Now that should be glued enough for us to cut. If you want to give it a minute, feel free to do that just to make sure. But what you can do now is grab your scissors, turn your card over. Now it's going to be sort of reasonably thick when you're sort of cutting through the 3 layers. So just be a bit aware of that and careful with your cutting so we don't move the flowers or unstick them. And we maintain a straight cut line and don't sort of get jaggedy cuts. Oops, missed one. There we go, and you can just then have a look and see if anything looks a bit askew, but no, that looks pretty good. Turn it over again and fold it close so that we can, so I should move that out of the way, then it's a bit easier. Okay, so that then we can see this line that we need to cut. Again, sort of taking it carefully so that it's a bit harder along the folded edge, but you're also cutting through 3 layers, so sometimes that's a bit tricky. There we go. And I always find there's one little bit that I need to snip on the other side. There. Okay, so there's our finished card. I hope you enjoyed that. Nice, simple, but it's got like a really effective, the sort of 3D flower look to it, which I really quite like, and the sort of pops of colour with those printed pieces of paper as well. So hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. Have a good time. Thank you so much for crafting with me today, and I'll see you next time.